Good morning, everybody. This is Karen Van Acker. I'm the Enlightened Influencer. Happy Wednesday. Happy July 1st. This has been an amazing year, hasn't it? Holy smoke, I can't believe we're in July already. I can't even remember the days and times. Most of the time I have to look. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you today about being an entrepreneur and experiencing resistance. So one of the things, I've been an entrepreneur most of my life. Like, I started when I was very, very young. I think the first time I ever hi Francine, hi Michelle. I think the first time I did something that I wanted to make and sell was, I think I was maybe 8 or 10 years old. I was super young. And so I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. That's just how my mind works. But it is it's very often that as we are becoming an entrepreneur, we're stepping into entrepreneurial things, we have a lot of resistance, both internally and externally. Internally, there's a fear that can come up for us because we are stepping out of our safety zone. Now, that may not actually be true, that the place that we are may not actually be safe, but because it's what we know and we're accustomed to, it feels safe. And so moving out of that can cause our hindbrain, our lizard brain, that lower part of our brain, to activate to keep us safe. And it will scan the environment for everything that looks like it's scary and could hurt us. Okay, that's not something we have any control of. That's just something that happens in our brain. And it is an automatic thing that happens. Our sympathetic nervous system kicks in, and we get a flood of epinephrine that comes out, and we're on point, looking for everything that can be wrong. So, how do we overcome that internal system that happens? Well, what we can do is we can recognize the signs of that. And then we can say, okay, I can feel that I am becoming frightened. So what we can know is fear and excitement are actually two sides of the same coin. When you recognize that you are getting into fear, it is a good time to tell your brain, I'm actually just excited. And excitement releases these endorphins also. That can help you recognize and begin to kick in the parasympathetic nervous system, which is norepinephrine, which is actually calming to the body and the mind. You get out of fear, you get out of fight or flight, and you can be more available to do the things that you want to do. How did you know, or did you ever even think about that just stepping into an entrepreneurial situation could kick up that much fear and so many body systems going? I mean, we don't even think about that, right? That's what's happening internally. So as we lean into the fear and we begin to notice what we are in control of, our thinking, and we make changes in the way that we think, we can actually control our outcomes and grow and be bigger and bigger and bigger in our own personal effectiveness in that entrepreneurial world. So that's what we can do. Internally. What about externally? Everybody external to you has an opinion about what you're doing. That's just how humans are built. But what I know about your close people, those people that love you, when they come at you with resistance about something that you are doing, it is out of their external fear that something might hurt you, that you may come to harm because of some sort of choice that you are making. So, spouses, children, parents, good friends, those sorts of things can get incredibly worried about you and begin to start telling you how what you're doing is a really bad idea. They're in fear that they can't help you stay safe. Isn't that fascinating? Isn't that interesting how their attempt to sort of control the situation as a way to control their internal anxiety can come across to you as resistance to an idea that you're having? Yeah. Now, based on your ability to manage things coming at you, you can take that as them telling you you're doing something's wrong, or them not liking what you're doing, or them being bossy about your life, or a myriad of other things. What I would encourage you to do is, if you are having some resistance from people outside of you as you are stepping into your entrepreneurial journey, is to thank them for loving you, because that's exactly what they're telling you. I'm worried about you because I don't understand what you're doing and it makes me afraid. And my love for you is causing me to speak up and say something so that I can hopefully protect you. Isn't that an incredibly cool way of looking at that? Yeah. So as you are going into your entrepreneurial journey, or maybe you're already in one, and you every once in a while have somebody telling you about your crazy new idea or something new you're thinking of doing, and they think it's a bad idea, just remember that resistance is just them telling you that they love you. And that internal resistance of you getting into fear is just your hindbrain trying to protect you. All of this is just about love. It's about you loving yourself. It's about other people loving you. And that is an amazing place to be, surrounded by love. As you are moving into your entrepreneurial journey, I would encourage you to really pay attention to how much love and support is around you, that you may be looking at it in a different way. I hope this helps you to grow and be more aware of what's actually being told to you as you are moving forward and doing bigger and bigger and bigger things with your life. In the meantime, happy July 1st. I hope you have an amazing 4th of July weekend this weekend, and I'll see you next week at 11 o'clock. Take care.